Welcome back to another episode of getting my 30-year-old Scamp back on the road. 93, yeah, 30 odd years. Okay, for a brief history of anybody that hasn't seen the videos or knows the history, basically me and my dad built this 30 years ago, 93, 92, 93-ish. And then we gave it back to the people because we knew the guy that owned the company. He then sold it on, never went on, got on the road. I checked on the DVD before and it is on the road. Spent the last 4 years on the old Scamp group, finally got it. We bought it back and we're going to do some work on it, and some parts have arrived and a plane's coming across. Okay, sod the plane. I'm not too sure what was going on with the lighting. Edit the plane out, Madison. So we built up the hubs eventually. It's taken us all week. There were brand new hubs for mini spares, swivel joints, which then needed shimming, which normally when you redo swivel joints, you've already got some shims on there, so you get a few spare in the kit and it's all pretty good. Brand new ones, I needed to buy some more. I had to buy some more shims, and also Pete, mate, lent me some shims. So very nice of you. Got them built up. Steering arms on, bearings in. We also picked up ourselves a cheap alloy radiator, thanks Nick if you're watching, and yeah, that will go in there eventually as well. Maybe not this video, but I want to at least try and get this thing rolling in this video. So we're not going to do a full suspension rebuild, we're going to get it on the road, check everything, let's get it moving, and then we go from there. It's supposed to be in a light restoration, this. Okay, first things first is fitting the hub. We'll just loosely put it in to start with, make sure everything's looking okay. May even clean the discs up that we got and put the brake thingies on, calipers, because we need to do something with this. This is there's normally a fitting into the bottom of the subframe here, which is normally part of the other brake pipe, so we need to get all that and get that checked out. So yeah, we'll get this hub loosely bolted on. I've got some new track rod ends to go. We've also got to do the steering gaiter as well, which have arrived as well. Made some good progress there. Everything sort of went together. Cleaned up the disc a bit. It's not perfect. I think that's the right way for the discs, but everyone says otherwise. I think it's like split 50-50 on the internet. Leave a comment below what you're having for dinner, and is this the disc the correct way or the wrong way? I think it is. It looks faster this way. Anyway, let's see what everyone says. Easy to swap around. I've only sort of just nipped everything up just to test fit stuff. But yeah. What I don't know is obviously if they've ever fitted different length bottom arms now and stuff like that to compensate for the Metro hubs. That's the thing I've just thought about now. So yeah, there's a bit of a camber on that at the moment, which could be the suspension up high as well. And I haven't done the knuckle joints up tight either actually. So. Alright, just going to leave the brakes just for a second, climbing them up, until we get this side on as well. That boot needs doing as well, so we'll do that. I forgot to undo that, which I said I should have done when I was going to do it. Do you remember? And I did the other side, didn't do this side. So we'll get the hub back on, I think. Hopefully it shouldn't get in the way too much. Pop that through so it locks it, so we can undo the lock nut. And villa vala vala, villa vala vala. Take that seal off because that's not needed on there. Okay, driver's side all sort of just nipped up just to make sure it fits. It's nice when actually things go together when you have the right parts. Still got to push the boots on and do the clip up, but we can do that later. Got to figure out what's going on with this. I need to take the battery out so I can actually look down. Thanks for all the comments about putting tools on top of the battery. Yes, don't recommend it, so try not to if you do that. And yeah, hub nuts all got to be nutted up yet and tightened up with the split pins, all that sort of stuff yet, but I just wanted to get it in there so at least we now can get it rolling if we need to. I might try a wheel on just to see if it looks all right. There should be no reason why the wheel don't go on. Obviously it will just highlight if there's any camber issues or anything. Oh, A380. Anyway, yeah, so I've got the wheel on, looking a lot better. It's not ideal because I haven't got that side down, but yeah, wheel goes on. Might definitely need a few new tyres at some point, but for now they're round and they go on. Okay, it's time to move on to the pedal box and get the master cylinders in. So this is our old cover. I'm going to make it out of a bit of 2mm steel. I found this nice lovely bit of patina. It's only a bit of surface rust. So I'm going to lay that on there, mark it around there. We'll get the two master cylinder holes cut and the other bits drilled first, and then we'll try and bend it. If we can't bend it, we'll weld it. But yeah, let's get that all trimmed up and then be back in a second. Okie dokie, first pass. I did have to put it in the right way. That's good. That's good. So what we now need to do is attempt to fold it. If we can't fold it, we're going to have to cut it and then weld it, which might be a better option because we can get a better fit, you know, because if we ain't folding it good, but I suppose if we fold it first and if that don't work, we can cut it and weld it, can't we? So that's good. And then the master cylinders will drop on that. Let's go get the master cylinders and test fit. Incoming! I think that's how it goes. Go like that? I can't remember. Was it go like that? Don't go like that, does it? Lovely strap at the front. Anyway, painted that one with a bit of black just so it looks new. It works, so I'm not going to worry too much about the clutch until it goes wrong. Okie dokie, I managed to fold it just one way. There's a little bit of air and a big spider dropped on my head. Thanks, Paul, I used your folder. I couldn't do the other side because the folder's not quite right and I maybe couldn't figure it out. So anyway, I thought I'd do it a bit of 3mm anyway, so I'll cut a section that off. There's a bit left over from that. And then what we do is we'll stitch weld that on there. And then we're going to put a couple of bolts through here just to help tie this all down. And then that will just be pot riveted again like it was before. Or PK'd or whatever. Back through the panel with a bit of sealant. Okay, I welded a lip on. Lovely, lovely. Should try the master cylinders on as well. You've got to watch this, be careful. I think 2mm okay. You've got to watch the thickness because if you go too thick on those, you can then make the master cylinder not do its full stretch or unstretch, and then you'll have problems with your brakes and clutches not locking on and being weird things bleeding. Okay, we're back down the farm. I'm not too sure where we got to last time. I think I remember snapping a drill, drilling the threads for the pedal box, and then I walked away. So we're back here to try and fix all that. I think I slapped some paint on it as well, and then we legged it. So we got about three and a bit hours to try and do the end of this film. So we're going to just crack on. I want to try and, yeah, let's just try and get as much done as we can. We want to try and run some new brake pipes. We want to try and finish the pedal box off, and it should be nice to get the master cylinders bolted down, but we can't do that until we get the top cover fitted and riveted down as well and sealed. So yeah, I need to do all that first because it'd be a bit easier to get to the pot rivets while the master cylinders are around. Anyway, it's now Saturday, so this video is now late. I do apologise. I know you say don't apologise, so I won't apologise. Take that back. I take that sorry back. Somebody else down this farm. But this farm's all mine. It's not, is it? Anyway, it's sunny as well. It's October. Right, let's get to stop the moaning, otherwise Jimbo, you know who you know you are, will say I'm being negative. I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic. It's hot. It's hot. Yeah, let's crack on, come on. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get everything done we want, but I'll pull this pipe out now. So we've got a T-piece here that goes after the master cylinder, feeds off to the back to a bias valve, down to the front. Another sort of weird T here, which you get on the minis, which you get on the older minis. You get the brake pressure switch there that always fails, which I'm putting back because it's fun. Later minis switch to a switch underneath the on the actual pedal box itself. Do away with this, and then that goes around the front of the subframe to the other side. So yeah, let's get rid of all that and hopefully try and make it new. We're going to reuse some of the connections, obviously the T's, because one, they're quite expensive, and two, I haven't got any. Gee, I guess everyone gets it. You come down here, you try and do some work, you don't have the right brake fittings, the drill snaps for a second time. I blame the tools, not the operator. It's hot. I shouldn't continue, but I will. I'm going to persevere to try and get something actually done. Well, that's an hour gone. Got that top plate back in, sealed it. Master cylinder's bolted down, still using the old clutch one, don't care. Split pins in, pivot pins in. They are a bugger. If anybody knows how to do them on a Mini, you know, they're great fun. They either just go bang and they're in, you're like, yes! Go buy a lottery ticket, or you're there for a while. So yeah, got a bit of copper grease I can clean up off this, I think, but yes, we've hit the Stella as well. Needed it because I wasn't feeling brilliant. There we go. So I might pop the clutch back. We might be able to do the engine mount as well. Okay, engine steady back on. I also found the old vacuum hose that goes from the carburetor to the dizzy. That was tucked down there and trapped. But anyway, I got a new one of those. Not 100% happy with the routing of this, but we'll have a see how it goes. If I was making the actual thing myself, I would have put sort of the unions 90 degrees to each other, if you sort of mean. These were sort of parallel, so they've got a bit of it's only the outer sheath that's causing it, so but that's all right. And then we'll put some sort of clip down there as well, just to hold it all out, but we'll wait till we get the brake done as well. So yeah, took all the brake pipes off. We're gonna mount a 90 degree here somewhere, don't know where yet, and yeah, might be able to just screw it straight down, but sometimes you need a little bit of a space to get the unions on. But we're getting knackered now and it's getting near the end of the day. Okay, sun's going down. I'll try and get out of the sun somehow. Yeah, sorry this ain't Lemmy or Frank, but I still need to get this out of the way. I just haven't got enough time. I had a lot of family things I'm dealing with that take time. So yeah, this is as a hobby. I always keep saying, this is just, you're just watching me do my hobby at the moment, you know, it is it. I ain't teaching how to do stuff, I'm just killing some time while you sit on the throne or have some food, or sit on a train, or whatever you do. Let us know where you are when you're watching this, as well as what you're eating for dinner. It's always important, so we're gonna go home and cook pizza in a minute. Chicken pizza and a deep pan pepperoni. It's all little lad. Anyway, while you were offline, I just did the brake hoses down there into the subframe, did the big nut up that goes on top, so at least that's ready for now. We're going to sort the copper pipes out. Next time I need to get some UNF fittings, which I think I've got some at home. I've just got all metric ones here because obviously I've been dealing with modern cars. And yeah, taking longer as always than I thought, but if you want to help me in any way, just hit the like button, subscribe if you don't, and all that rubbish. But check out the description, different ways of helping me, but yeah, just shout out some advice. I've come up with a brainwave with Frank and a dashboard and how to make it fit. It may be some controversy in it, but I think it solves a lot of my other problems that I've got going forward. So maybe the next video, or definitely the next weekend's video, I'll try and do some. I've got to go away in a week's time, so I'm trying to stack up a video, which I haven't done. But yeah, boom, mind blown, and so will yours. So yeah, definitely a Frank video coming in the next couple of weeks, because I really want to just get on with that idea before I change my mind and think it was a stupid idea. Yeah. All right, stay safe everyone. Still got 2 wheels. Don't use that as a title mouse.